Fulham just spent £130 million to turn Craven Cottage into a Riverside masterpiece. This isn't just an expansion, it's a bold transformation of one of the Premier League's most historic stadiums. Floating stands, glass-fronted lounges, and a design that blends heritage with high-end luxury. We're taking you inside the full project, and trust us, this is not the Craven Cottage you remember. Chapter 1. The vision that almost broke football tradition. Set against the picturesque backdrop of the River Thames, Fulham FC's Riverside stand, designed by Populace, is more than simply a new stand at an iconic ground. It's a bold reimagination of what modern football architecture can be. But this wasn't just about adding more seats. This was about reimagining what a football stadium could become in the 21st century. Chairman Shahid Khan had a vision that many thought was impossible. Take London's oldest professional football stadium, squeeze it between the Thames and existing Victorian architecture, and somehow create a modern marvel without destroying the soul of the place. The engineering challenges alone were enough to make grown men weep. The greatest structural challenge relates to the constraints of the site, which the new stand hemmed in by the river, the field of play, and the two adjacent existing stands. Think about it for a moment. You've got the River Thames literally lapping at your doorstep, century-old structures that can't be touched, and a pitch that must remain exactly where it is. Most clubs would have given up and moved somewhere easier. Not Fulham. They saw these constraints as an opportunity to create something unprecedented. The old Riverside stand had served its purpose for decades, but it was tired, cramped, and frankly embarrassing compared to modern standards. Fans were packed into outdated facilities that belonged in a museum, not a Premier League stadium. The atmosphere was there, the passion was undeniable, but the infrastructure was holding everyone back. Chapter 2. Engineering miracles above the Thames. We have provided the connection design, fabrication, and erection of approximately 2,700 tons of structural steelwork from both our Dalton and Lostock production facilities for Fulham FC's new Riverside stand. 2,700 tons of steel isn't just a number on a spreadsheet. That's the equivalent of building a small skyscraper. Except this skyscraper had to be constructed in one of the most challenging locations in world football. The construction process was nothing short of miraculous. Workers had to navigate tidal changes, protect the Grade 2 listed Johnny Haynes stand next door, and ensure that the Thames path remained accessible throughout the build. Every piece of equipment, every beam of steel, every cubic meter of concrete had to be planned with military precision. The new stand doesn't just tower over its neighbors, it commands respect. Rising majestically from the Thames, it creates a dramatic silhouette that can be seen from across the river. But here's what makes it special. Despite its imposing presence, it somehow feels like it belongs. The architects managed to blend cutting-edge design with the historic character of Craven Cottage, creating something that feels both revolutionary and timeless. The new Riverside stand will increase the capacity at Craven Cottage by 3,900 seats. It will tower over the other stands at the stadium and could help build a more ferocious atmosphere inside the small stadium. But these aren't just any seats. These are premium viewing positions that offer unparalleled views of both the pitch and the Thames. The steep rake of the seating ensures that every fan feels close to the action, while the advanced acoustics design amplifies the atmosphere to levels that rival the best stadiums in Europe. Stick around until the end to see the secret spaces that most fans will never discover, including a rooftop pool that offers the most exclusive views in London football and the underground tunnels that connect the new stand to the historic parts of the ground. Chapter 3. More than just a football stadium. Here's where Fulham's vision becomes truly revolutionary. Yes, the Riverside stand redevelopment includes amenities such as riverfront restaurants, a health club with a rooftop pool, and a hotel, all accessible daily. Additionally, a new Riverside walkway passes through the stadium concourse, providing public access on non-match days. This isn't just about match days anymore. Fulham has created a destination that serves the community 7 days a week, 52 weeks a year. The health club isn't some afterthought tucked into a corner. It's a world-class facility that happens to share a building with a football stadium. Members can work out while watching boats drift down the Thames, then grab dinner at restaurants that offer cuisine worthy of London's finest establishments. The hotel rooms provide views that money usually can't buy. Imagine waking up to the sunrise over the Thames, looking down at the perfectly manicured pitch where Premier League legends have created history. These aren't just hotel rooms, they're viewing platforms for one of London's most unique experiences. But perhaps most importantly, the public walkway ensures that Craven Cottage remains connected to its community. Even when there's no match on, people can walk through the stadium concourse, grab a coffee, and feel part of something bigger than themselves. It's genius social architecture that transforms a football ground into a genuine community hub. Chapter 4. The Atmosphere Revolution. The Riverside stand investment, which has been reported to be around 100 million euros, will expand capacity to about 28,000, but whether the club enlarges the club further is unclear. Those extra 4,000 seats aren't just numbers. They represent 4,000 more voices, 4,000 more hearts beating in unison when Fulham scores a crucial goal. The acoustic design of the new stand is based on cutting-edge research into how sound travels in stadium environments. The curved roof doesn't just look spectacular. It's scientifically designed to bounce crowd noise back onto the pitch, creating a cauldron effect that opposing players will find intimidating. The steep seating tier puts fans closer to the action than ever before, while maintaining excellent sightlines throughout. What's remarkable is how the new stand has transformed the entire stadium's atmosphere. The increased capacity means more season ticket holders, more regular attendees who know the songs and understand the rhythms of support. The premium facilities attract a different demographic without alienating the traditional fan base, creating a more diverse but equally passionate crowd. The corporate facilities aren't tucked away where they can't contribute to the atmosphere. Instead, they're integrated throughout the stand, ensuring that even the highest-paying customers are part of the collective experience rather than separated from it. It's a masterclass in inclusive design that other clubs would do well to study. Chapter 5. The Hidden Secrets and Future Vision. May 15th, resting serenely on the banks of the River Thames, Craven Cottage, London's oldest football stadium, has completed its magnificent transformation with the full opening of the Riverside stand. But completion is just the beginning of this story. The rooftop facilities represent the crown jewel of this development. The pool area isn't just about luxury, it's about creating spaces where football, hospitality, and London's unique character intersect. Imagine floating in warm water while watching the Thames flow by, knowing that directly beneath you, 30,000 fans are creating magic on match days. The underground areas reveal the true engineering marvel of this project. Massive concrete foundations burrow deep into the Thames riverbed, while sophisticated drainage systems protect against flooding. The player facilities rival those of any stadium in world football, with recovery pools, state-of-the-art changing rooms, and warm-up areas that overlook the river. But here are the secrets that make this development truly special. Hidden throughout the stand are viewing areas reserved for special occasions, private boxes that can be converted into commentary positions, and technical spaces that could accommodate future innovations we haven't even imagined yet. The design is future-proofed in ways that most stadiums never consider. The environmental credentials are equally impressive. Solar panels integrated into the roof structure, rainwater harvesting systems, and energy-efficient lighting throughout mean this isn't just a beautiful building. It's a responsible one. The heating and cooling systems use Thames water, creating a closed-loop system that minimizes environmental impact while maximizing efficiency. Although the Fulham Riverside stand is over 2 years behind schedule, it has recently been completed in time for the 2024-25 season. Those delays weren't just bureaucratic frustrations. They represented the perfectionist approach that has created something truly extraordinary. Every delay meant another opportunity to get the details right to ensure that this stand would serve Fulham for the next century. The transformation of Craven Cottage proves that football stadiums don't have to choose between history and progress. They can honor their past while embracing their future. They can serve their community while generating revenue. They can create atmosphere while providing comfort. Fulham's £130 million investment hasn't just built a new stand. It has redefined what's possible when vision, engineering expertise, and genuine love for football combine in perfect harmony. If you enjoyed exploring this modern stadium, a like and a subscription would mean the world. And if you want to see how stadiums can truly transform entire cities, click right here to watch our video on the top 5 stadiums that changed their cities forever. See you in the stands.